help did it? Hopefully get some people in here. What is up, you guys? We are just chilling today. Haven't been live for a few days, so I decided I would go live. People yelling in the hallway. What's up? What's up, Leanne? How are you? We're just chilling. We're actually in the recovery room. This place is actually pretty sick. It's a big ass room. We're sitting over here though. What's up? Thank you for coming in. Everybody, please like the live. We're just chilling. Anybody that doesn't know what this channel is about, we talk about recovery on this channel. We talk about depression. We talk about disabilities. We talk about parents of addicts. We talk about the addicts themselves. There's a lot of things we talk about on this channel. I also tell my story, which if anybody wants to know my story, you can let me know in the comments, and I will tell you my story. I was born with a disability. I was a drug addict. I was a criminal, and now I'm in recovery. I lost a leg. So there's a lot of things that we talk about on this channel that it's very graphic on this channel, but it's also what we do. What's up, Banana? Thank you for coming in. Everybody, thank you for liking the live. We're just chilling. Give me 1 second. I want to send this to some. How is everybody doing? Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. So if you guys want to hear my story, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and I will tell my story from being a drug addict to losing my leg, having a disability, all those things. If you want to hear about that, I will 100% tell my story. Just let me know in the comments. My story is kind of a graphic story because, okay, so my name is Scottie. I was born in a small town called Baker City, Oregon. I was born with a disability called spina bifida. I was messed with growing up. I was bullied. People didn't really like me. People didn't really want to be my friends growing up. So I was a very isolated kid. I stayed by myself as a kid because people bullied me. I had maybe 3 friends growing up. Also, and then when I got into middle school, I was about 13 years old, and I found pills for the first time, and I started doing pills behind my parents' back, smoking weed behind my parents' back, drinking behind my parents' back. And I did pills all the way up until I was 21 years old. And when I turned 21, I found meth. I found my brother doing meth, actually, is how that happened. And I did meth, up until until 2018, which is when I got a septic infection in my leg. You are good. So I lost my leg when I was 20. I think I was 24, 25. I don't know. It was 2018. I'm 34 now. So what had happened is, hi, thank you for coming in. I was a meth addict, and I was getting antibiotics, and a lot of what happened was I got a rock in my foot, and I wasn't taking care of myself. I was not going to the hospital. I didn't tell my parents about it until it was pretty much too late. And then by the time it was too late, they tried to do antibiotics on me for a while. I don't really know how long it was that they did antibiotics on me. The antibiotics didn't work because of the damage I did to myself with drugs and everything else. So it became a septic infection, which was leading to my heart. So I had a choice whether I was going to lose my leg or I was going to lose my life. I obviously chose to lose the leg, and I had stopped drugs after that for a long time. I stopped doing drugs until I was about 30. 30 years old, I think, and then my boss hired this dude on that was a tweaker, a drug addict. I shouldn't call him a tweaker because I did drugs too, but he did meth and he happened to have meth at the time, and I went on break at work and I fucking the dude walked up and had the dope pipe and he said, "Hey, you want some of this?" And I said, "Yeah, hell yeah, I do." Because I mean, I had that addict brain of thinking I was going to be able to just do one more drug and then everything I'd stop. I had that thought in my brain that I could do it one more time and there wouldn't be a problem. Um, then I ended up, I had carried chew in my back pocket and it ended up making a hole. So I got another infection and almost died from that one. No, this was a long time ago. This is when I lost my leg, 2018. Um, but I relapsed when I was about 30 years old, 32 probably maybe. I think because I'm 2.5 years sober now. So 2.5 years ago, I had been back on dope. Um, I lost my dog. I mean, before this, I split up with the girl that I was with for 2 years. Um, Ended up giving her the house. I ended up, going out, living at the motel that I worked at, the restaurant. They were both connected. Um, you're good, right? Yeah, I'm good now. But anyways, I relapsed and I lost my dog. I lost my house. I lost my family almost because I was so fucked up that I couldn't control myself. Um, my mom was coming. I ended up so bad that I lost my job. I lost my apartment. I mean, like I said, I lost everything. I was living on the street and I was living on the street in a tent in the park. And my mom was like bringing me food just to make sure I wasn't dying. I wasn't taking care of myself at that time. I was so fucked up that I was out of control. I was dying. Like I was probably 120 pounds at that time. And I hit this breaking point of I was at a point where I thought I was gonna die if I didn't. I knew I was gonna die if I didn't stop. Um, so I ended up talking to my dad's boss in the park because I was hit at a breaking point. I was crying. I was fucking so sad. I was so disappointed in myself. I was tired of being fucking sick and tired. I was tired of being on drugs. Um, I was tired of not being able to be around my family because I was a drug addict. I was hiding my drug addict bullshit from my family, trying to. Um, and the good thing is like they never gave up on me, even though I deserved it at that time. Um, but they kept coming there for me. I ended up I told my dad's boss when I was talking to him in the park, the only thing I really wanted was to talk to my dad one more time. Um, and it's because I had this thing in my head where I wasn't sure if I was going to die or if I was going to go get help. But I hit a point where I was going to go try to get help at least. Um, so I went and I turned myself into rehab. I tried to turn myself into rehab in my hometown, but they wouldn't help me. They basically told me they weren't going to help me. Um, but then I was working with these people at the outpatient programs that actually saved my life. And I'm not going to say their names online just because it's out of respect. I don't want to say their names without their permission. But they went out of their way to make sure at that time, after I got denied from the rehab in my hometown, they were looking. They went out and immediately started looking for a place for me to go. Um, and by some miracle, I was walking down the pathway. I had just bought an 8 ball of dope, and I was gonna go get high because I thought that that was the only way I was gonna be able to get into rehab. Um, so I ended up, like I said, I went to go get an 8 ball, and then I got a call from these people at the outpatient program saying that they had a place for me to go. They had found a place for me to go. So I turned myself into rehab. I graduated rehab. I was living in a sober house, and because I wasn't able to walk across town on Ontario, Oregon, which is a pretty big place, because I have one leg and I have a disability. Um, I wasn't able to walk all the way across town. So they kicked me out, and I was kicked out, and they dropped me off here in Boise, Idaho, in a homeless shelter. Um, I was in this place called ROL, which is just a terrible place. It was just a bad place to be. They let pedophiles and stuff in there, and I just wasn't. It was a bad place for me to be mentally. Um, there's an Ontario, Oregon, um, but it was just a bad homeless shelter. And then I moved to a place called Interfaith Sanctuary, which was the looks of it, the way it was taken care of, how the place looked was terrible. Where were you No, I was not a SoundCloud rapper. Um, but anyways, they kicked. I ended up in Interface Sanctuary, which was a way better place. It wasn't as nice as the other place, but it was. They treated you better. Um, just divided at the border. Um, but it didn't look like a very good place to live, but it was better than what I was dealing with at the other place. And then now, if everybody doesn't know, they opened a new homeless shelter. Interface did, and got rid of the old building, so we're in a much healthier, better place. We live in a way better environment. This place is way cleaner than the other place. If you guys don't remember watching, do you like fish sticks? Well, I guess so. Lay off the drugs. I haven't done drugs in 2.5 years, so I don't know what you're talking about. I asked a simple question and you read it like made absolutely no sense. I wasn't reading your comment, bro. I was speaking before you decided to. Yes, there's an Ontario, Oregon. No, it's not the same as Canada. I mean, it's the same name, yeah. And I wasn't really reading comments. I just now got to reading comments, bro. So give me a second. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Boston Bill. What the hell? There's a non. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not a SoundCloud rapper. Same as Ontario, Canada. No. There are a lot of tweakers in Ontario. In Ontario, Oregon? Yes, there is. Do you like this? I asked simply blah blah blah. My chicken laid 23 eggs today. What the hell? Yes, it is literally just right across the border from Idaho. Um, Holy cow, man! I'm sorry that horrible. You're so strong. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Banana. I appreciate you. Um, it actually took a lot for me to get sober because I mean, I had messed up my life so much that I wanted to give up. Like, especially after I lost my leg, losing my leg came with a lot of demons. Let's just put it that way. Um, because every time you wake up in the night, like even now that I mean, I lost my leg in 2018, and I still have times when I'll jerk up out of my sleep and realize, I don't have a leg, and it still messes with my brain today. Um, it's something that I feel like will always happen. Um, it's one of those things. It sucks because you would think that you would eventually get used to it, but I just never did. I'll show you the prosthetic. I don't really want to show you the stump. Just because it's a lot to take off my fucking thing, but this is my prosthetic. What's up, Bebob? How are you? We'll see what bad comment you posted. Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's a carbon fiber leg. My child, I have never left you even when you left. When you felt far. I see your heart. I know your struggles, but I am waiting with open arms. Come to me not because you must, but because your soul longs for me. I will guide you steps, heal your wounds, and remain. Was that some like God stuff? Hey Bob, I see you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. But um, anyways, so yeah, that's my story. I have been through a lot in my life, all the way from birth. You know, I was born with this disability, so it was hard growing up with a disability. Like people didn't really like me, girls didn't like me. Um, I really didn't have any friends. I always felt like an outsider or like a freak because of the way I walked. It's always bugged me my whole life. Even at this age, it still bugs me because I walk different than everybody else. Um, and most people, I don't know, it's hard to find friends when you walk the way you do. I mean, the way I do. Joining from Wales, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Everybody that's liked the live, I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. Um, but yeah, now I've been 2.5 years sober. I mean, I'm in a shelter, but I work in the shelter too. I do security here. So I work in security, helping other people, doing everything I can. That's also why I do YouTube, is so I can help people and make a difference in this world and try to make a more positive change. Help people get sober, learn how to get sober, learn how I got sober, um, and just to talk to people that are struggling through things, just so maybe I could help. Tim, your share is powerful, brother. I am so happy you are sober and growing daily. I have been sober 12 plus years. I have an idea of what you're going through. From San Francisco. Thank you from San Francisco. Be mindful of the tropical alien polar. What?
And it's almost 7 o'clock. I was coming in here to
Oh,
do the meeting.
I don't even know where anybody is.
Shows up.
So we're gonna move locations, guys. I forgot you guys did that. I'm gonna try to go in the meditation room.
I hear that. They got something in there.
What?
They got something in there you'd swear you was on the beach.
Heck yeah.
Sounds cool.
Hold on, guys. We're gonna move locations.
Oh my God. It is cold.
Yeah. Hold up, guys. We gotta go find the meditation room because we are not dealing with people. Give me a second. Where is this? Oh, not that room. Trying to find it, guys. Oh, here it is. Hold up. Check this out. This is the meditation room. So I could just do this. Hold up. There we go. No, not like that. Don't do that. Anyways, so yeah, what did you say, sir? Hold on, give me a second. You did that. You guys fucking killing me with the. Hold on, guys. Damn. That's right. You're handsome. Thank you, my child. Okay, we already read. What's up, bro? What's up? Your share is powerful. Thank you. Be mindful. Okay. Hey man, good seeing you again. When and if I ever go to America, I definitely should have coffee. That would be dope, bro. David Appel, that would be so super sick. You're sober and still have that hair. Just lie to people. Are you? I don't even. Are you retarded? Your hair doesn't mean you're fucking not sober, dumbass. Stay positive, bro. Have stuff to do, but I'll pop in from time to time to drop a like and show your support. Thank you, OG Le, Le LL Door Lador Ladrone. Sorry, I was trying to read that name. Because the people in the village are eating hamsters, lobes, and spreading dolphin rabies. What are you talking about? You guys are kind of crazy. No, I'm not in rehab. I went to rehab 2.5 years ago. I've been sober for 2.5 years. So I have been sober for a long ass time. I mean, 2.5 years is not that long, but it is long enough to get some. I mean, it's better than being fucked up. Thank you. I appreciate you. Um, it took a lot for me to get sober. Um, just because I had hit a point in my life where I just didn't care anymore. So it was really hard. Had if I know that much. What does that mean? What is it, or? You saying Oregon? That's where I'm from, yeah. I'm from Baker City, Oregon. Easy to get sober, hard as fuck to stay sober. You were right. Um, that's probably the hardest thing is to stay sober. I was sober for 5 years before I fucked up again. 18 years for me, for one substance. You're 18 years sober? That's awesome, bro. 13 years sober? That's fucking, your congratulations. That's awesome. See, that's me. That's how I understand that, bro. Because, like, I had 5 years under my belt, and then it just felt like everything was against me, and it just kind of fucked me up. Now I'm 2 months sober. I'm proud of you, bro. 13 years clean on water. Why do I reject God? I don't reject any. I just don't believe in God. You know, Shell Sonnen? Yeah. You drink beer only? Well, I don't drink, so that's cool, I guess, for you. But I just don't. I'm not a drinker. I stay sober. I don't. I was a drug addict. Um, for I mean most of my life, and I just chose to stop doing it because it got to a point where I was so tired of doing it. I'm 34. Definitely not too young to drink. I'm 34 years old. I just look young as fuck. I've been. It's weird. I know that I look young. I've been told I look young my whole life. But I mean, low key spending 90% of my paycheck for. That's probably a problem, my guy. You are going to relapse, and this time it's going to shatter your. And the only way you will be delivered and saved is through Jesus. No, Jesus has nothing to do with being sober. No offense. You believe what you want to believe, but please don't spread God stuff on here. You gotta be careful with that, bro. Drinking is dangerous. Spirit of Joseph Bell coming for you, and she is going to take you down. What the fuck are you talking about? Drugs, drugs keep some young. No, stop. Get help. Like Michael Jordan says. I'm 2 years sober. I don't need help. Did y'all know natural flavor is actually beaver ass? What are you talking about that stuff? Damn, you look good for 34. Thank you. Don't look like no drug to me. Congratulations on being sober. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. No, I used to smoke meth. I don't smoke meth anymore. I'm sober. I believe in Odin. I don't believe in the Jesus. You going to relapse? No, I'm not. It's my choice whether I relapse or not. It's not God's. Repent and ask Jesus for forgiveness? No, I'm good. News an addict. Everyone needs help. Bro like killed me with his response. God save my mother-in-law. I don't. That's cool. I still don't believe in God. You're weird. Y'all are weird. No, I am not an ex Hell's Angel member. I was just a drug addict that sold drugs. No, no, I'm 2 years sober. 2.5 years sober. But I'm not going to relapse anyways. I have no plan on relapsing. There's nothing that's going to make me relapse. Staying sober is once you get as sober for as long as I've been 2.5 years, like it's a choice whether you're gonna relapse or not, and I'm not gonna relapse on anything. I have too much good shit going on in my life. I'm actually living my life now instead of being all fucked up all the time. No, I'm not from Canada. I'm from the U.S. Whether you believe in God or not doesn't make it true and doesn't mean you get to escape. Yeah, I don't, thank you for that because there's nobody that can say I'm gonna relapse. It's not your guys' choice to say whether I'm gonna relapse or not. I have no plans to relapse. I have no urge to relapse. I don't. That's not part of my life anymore. I'm not a drug addict anymore for a reason. I don't want to be a drug addict. I choose not to be a drug addict because it was what ruined my life. You are weird. First of all, dumbass, just because I say I believe in a different God than you doesn't mean anything. You're weird for even coming on here saying that. How did I used to party, bro? I used to get fucked up really bad. There was points in my life where I was so fucked up that I couldn't even function. Like I couldn't. I was a weird motherfucker when I was high. I was always doing crazy shit. I was always doing stupid shit. Bro, take your God stuff somewhere else. I'm sorry, but I gotta take you out of here because we don't do that here. I thank you guys for the views and everything. Prison ties, no. I mean, I know people in prison, yes, but I know a lot of people in prison, but thank you, Joe Mac, for saying that because I appreciate that. Yeah, I used to do drugs really freaking bad, actually, to be honest. Like, I was a bad drug addict. Thank you, Johnny boy. Thank you. I appreciate you for saying that. That forehead tattoo. This forehead tattoo says my grandma's name. She died when I was 13. So it's a thing for my grandma, so don't be disrespectful. That pretty much what being high is doing stupid stuff. Yeah, when I was fucked up, man, I was stealing shit, stealing bicycles. I stole almost 200 bicycles. I was sold drugs. I freaking got so whacked out that I was getting arrested for doing stupid shit. Cause you were in there. I needed to go to a white boy party. To be honest, bro, like we weren't the people you wanted to fucking party with because we were like we'd go fight for no reason. We fucking beat the shit out of people just because we wanted to, um, or because we thought they were looking at us weird. So we'd go end up getting in a fight over it. I need to put 8 balls in my what? That's not. That's we don't talk like that. Guys, please be respectful. Like, I'm not on here doing anything disrespectful to you guys, so, like, let's not go ahead and spam and be dickheads. If you and friends are few drinks deep and he tries to cuddle with you, you're weird, dude. I don't know why you guys gotta. I guess it's late, so you guys are spamming and being dumb, but can we please not? This channel is actually about recovery and fucking change. Like, don't be fucking rude. Why are you all fucking haters, bro? Who the fuck is Tommy? Yes, I'm in the USA. I live in Boise, Idaho, in Oregon. I mean, in the US. Where are you from? Let's not spam, though, guys. Let's not be dickheads. There's no reason to be rude. I'm not in here being rude. We're in here talking about recovery, and we're talking about how to make a change in your life. I'm sober for 5 years. I'm have with that be that people are assholes on here. I know people are dicks. Opinion on why you're in getting nasty? What? People hate. Most people are just miserable nowadays, bro. God bless. Keep. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. Lick some. Thank you for saying that. Do I got a spot? Do I need a sponsor? I mean, sponsors. Everybody needs a sponsor, but I'm not at war with anybody. I don't believe in what we're. I'm not at war with anybody, bro. I have no problems with nobody. I don't agree with fucking going to war all the time. I don't agree with anything that has been. I mean, like, there's sometimes that the U.S. just gotta like we sometimes put our nose in people's business, and I don't. I'm not a political person. Um, Obviously, I'm not a religious person. Years ago, I got busted for being in possession of half a joint. 20 days, 21 days in the county lockup. But now I haven't. What's an MMG card? Slipknot. Slipknot is your favorite band. That's cool. Does the U.S. have what? Don't USA have forced consumption? No. Respectful. Oh, marijuana dispensary card. I see what you're saying. Good evening, pumpkin, whatever your name is. Say Nate. How long sober for you? Me? I've been sober for 2.5 years. 5 years for Nate. I'm proud of you. That's fucking awesome. 5 years is a long time to be sober. As long as you're keeping it one day at a time, you will continue to be sober, and that's awesome that you are that many years sober. Because it takes a lot to stay sober that long. It's a card that lets you buy your marijuana in dispensaries. Laws have changed. Laws have changed. In war, some countries call people to help you don't have a choice. Right on, Nate. Yeah, like, for real. Not right on, Nate. That's awesome that you're sober. 12 years here. That's awesome. Oh, bro. Even but the thing is, like, so you gotta realize, like, what you did yesterday is you had a lapse. You didn't have a relapse. There's a difference. Um, as long as you don't continue doing it, be all right, bro. Stop the cap. You'll be all right, bro. Even one day at a time is awesome. Like, it takes a lot to stay even one day sober. So, like, it's awesome that you're even one day sober, and you should be proud of the fact that you're even a day sober. Just because you relapsed is, that it happens. It's one of those things that happens. Just restart and get yourself together, and keep going. I'm an addict to marijuana with fentanyl. Fentanyl is crazy, Nate. That one you gotta be careful with. That one could kill you real quick. We're not gonna talk about who killed Charlie Kirk. I don't think you could get addicted to marijuana. At least not for me. Yeah, but I mean, you can get addicted to pretty much anything, bro. Like, it's just about a fucking mindset of, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Yeah, cigarettes is another. I mean, cigarettes can be an addiction too, but I mean, it's not quite as crazy. Well, done to anyone trying to get clean for real. Anybody getting sober, like, you should be proud of yourself. Um, Even if you're trying and you're struggling, at least you're trying. That's you got to admit that first. I mean, obviously, you got to admit that you have a problem, and then you just work on it. It's not going to be an easy thing. It's not going to be like, oh, I just quit doing it and that's it. It takes a lot to get sober, and it's just that, I don't know, it's hard. But at the end of the day, as long as you're trying to do what you got to do. Sorry, I had to plug my phone. Who wants me to sponsor you guys? Yeah, dude. Like, that's the thing is, like, as long as you're trying to make a difference, that's what matters. People that watch YouTube every day has an addiction to on anything, whether it's YouTube or whether it be freaking cocaine or meth or fucking heroin or shopping can be an addiction. Watching TV can be addiction. Um, Literally, anybody can have. Everybody has an addiction to something, whether it be, I mean, drinking coffee or smoking cigarettes or. I've been smoking for 50 years. I can't walk and to the end of the driveway and be out of breath. I regret every smoking a cigarette. I feel that, bro. Like that. I never smoke cigarettes. That's one thing I've never done is smoke cigarettes. Um, just because I never like. I mean, I tried smoking cigarettes every once in a while, but I just didn't like it. It wasn't my thing. Um, I chewed for a long time. For quite a while, and then I vape. Vaping's not much better. I mean, it's not good for you, but at the end of the day, I mean, we all have to have a vice in some way. Stop the cap. Do you want me to sponsor you? No, I don't want you to sponsor me. I'm 2 years sober. I got this. I appreciate it, and I respect that you're sober, and that's awesome that you're sober. But I don't really want you to sponsor me. I don't need a sponsor. I'm good. I don't do that whole NA stuff. I do drug and alcohol classes from 8:30 to 11:30 probably in the afternoon. And that's I've been doing sober classes for over 2 years now, 2.5 years. Staying sober, doing the right thing because I choose to. You know what I mean? I choose to stay sober. I choose to do the right thing. I choose to fucking keep doing what I'm doing to keep myself sober. And anybody, that's trying to get sober, that's what this channel is about. It's helping to try to help you guys and talk to you guys through shit. Do you want to spoon with another man? No, that's gay, and I'm not gay. Let's please not be spammers. I don't care I don't really like spammers, and I don't really want you on here if you're gonna spam and say stupid stuff. Anybody watching, it's. I hope you guys watch because we take this serious. This is about recovery. Like I said, depression. We talk about depression. We talk about suicide on here. We talk about um, how to get sober, where to find resources to get sober. Um, we talk. Are you wearing blackface right now? Don't be disrespectful, dude. Just get out of here. We're about done, anyways. We're only going to be on here for about an hour, anyways. But I was trying to hope that the last bit of it would be good and you guys wouldn't be being disrespectful. I live in what the hell? Almost out of Peru. Heroin's more prevalent there. You're serious about what? Your grandma Etna? Hi, Grandma Etna. Thank you, Bennett. I appreciate you saying that at least. I mean, I'm not religious, but I appreciate it. I actually work at a homeless shelter doing security. I pretty much did security all day today. Now I'm just kind of chilling. Yeah, I run security at a homeless shelter, and it's actually a really fun job because you get to meet people, you get to freaking talk to people, you get to actually have good conversations with people. Please stop doing the Jesus stuff here. I respect your religion, but please don't do it here. I don't like that. I'm not trying to be rude, just please don't do that. This isn't a religious channel, it's not like that. Real talk, huh? This is about not about religion. We talk about addiction, recovery, depression, suicide. Good for you. I wish you luck and continue on your journey. Where are you from? Sorry for just joined. No, you're good. I'm actually from the U.S. and I'm from a small town called Baker City, Oregon. Trying to eat what off the bone? Job 314. Wolves had gold filed their houses with silver and now trying to ruin. What the hell? No, we're not doing that. That's creepy, bro. Don't ever say that again. Okay, god dang it. I really wish you guys would stop so I quit having to get rid of you guys, but I'm not trying to be a dick, but we don't do the religious stuff here. I'm not greedy. I don't get greedy. I do things. I'm actually more of a helping person than you even know. Like I said, I work at a homeless shelter doing security where we help people, so not greedy about anything. It's also why I do YouTube because I don't make money off of YouTube. I just do YouTube for the enjoyment of it. I do YouTube because I'm trying to make a difference in the world and actually give people some hope. Rico, I feel you, but thank you for all the likes on the live. I appreciate you guys. Um, Again, if you're just coming in, this is a channel about recovery. We talk about addiction. We talk about depression. We talk about suicide. Um, we talk about how, I mean, people with disabilities. We talk about people who've lost body parts. It's actually refreshing to see that not everyone who is recovering, I'm guessing, is all of a sudden obsessed with religion. Yeah, I'm not. I got sober. I'm not a religious person though. Like, I'm not somebody who pushes God on people because I don't believe in that stuff. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I guess you could say I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious in any way. I don't, and I'm not ever going to be the kind of person who pushes God and stuff on anybody. Even if I was religious, I wouldn't do that. I don't like pushing God on people. I don't like people who push God on people. There's no reason for it. If you can believe whatever you believe, and that's your 100% your thing, and I respect your religion, and I respect everybody's religion. But me personally, I just don't do that. Thank you. I appreciate you, Australia 777. Thank you. I appreciate that, and I do give everybody love that I can. I try to be as loving to people as I can. That's why, like I said, that's why I do my YouTube. I try to, I'm trying to make a difference in the world and try to help people, um, because I want to make a difference for you, for everybody that's on here. Um, YouTube for me is never going to be about making money. It's about helping people and trying to save people. Salutations to you too. Um, but it's about this for me is about helping people. It's not about, oh, I can be a freaking YouTuber and make money. Um, I don't really care about the money. The money's not what it's about. It's about helping people, helping people that have gone through what I've gone through, or helping people that have gone through stuff that I haven't gone through. Um, like, like I said, I've been through losing my leg. I've been through being born with a disability. I've dealt with depression. I've dealt with bullying. I've dealt with suicide in my life. Helps ministry? No, I don't do the God stuff here, but I do love to help people. Um, Helping people is just something that I've always wanted to do in my life. I've always wanted to help people through addiction. I've always wanted to help people stay away from what I've been through, like losing my leg. I want to help people that have been through losing your leg. What's up with the face tat? It's my grandma's name. She died when I was 13 years old. Thank you for the support. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you very much. What does it mean? It means my grandma. It's my grandma's name. She died when I was 13, and that's when I kind of went through a weird thing. Please stop with the God stuff. I lost my leg because I got a hole in my foot. Yeah, I lost my leg. I lost my leg because I got a hole in my foot, and I was doing drugs still without people knowing, and um, it I did antibiotics for I think like 6 weeks or something. It was a long 6 months, something like that. I don't remember. Did antibiotics and they weren't able to save it, and it turned to a septic infection. So it came down to either I was going to lose my leg or I was going to die. So I chose to lose my leg, and that's what first got me sober in the first place. I was like a kilt, a real Toronto. So I wear leg braces and I got a rock stuck in the brace and I can't really feel my legs. So I got a rock in the hole or in my foot. Can you see what? I can show you my leg. No, no. I'm not dying or anything. I lost my leg instead of dying. Yeah, I'll show you my prosthetic. Because I was born with a disability called spina bifida. That's my leg. Yeah, I was born with a disability called spina bifida, and then I lost my leg in 2018, because I was a drug addict. I started off as a pill addict when I was a kid. You're D. Damn, bro, life is a bitch, but guess what? You're still winning. Yeah, and that's the thing, bro. Like, I've been through a drug addiction. I've been through losing my leg. I was born with a disability. I was bullied. I didn't really have friends. So, I went through a shit ton. I went through a lot in my life of, I mean, there's times because of the way I was born, I didn't even want to be alive because felt like a freak. I felt like everybody hated me because I walked different. I felt like I was alone all the time because nobody wanted to hang out with me because I was born different. Um, which is a lot of what contributed to me being a drug addict because I lived my life being like the only thing. My family was the only people that cared about me. They're the only ones that wanted to be around me as a kid. I mean, I got friends when I went to middle school. Like, I met some hella cool people when I went to middle school, and they had my back, and they were actually good people. Um, no matter, but why did drugs lead to you losing my leg? So when you do meth, it chokes out your nervous system, um, so your body's not able to heal. So the hole in my foot wouldn't or the hole in my foot wouldn't heal because I was on drugs. Just keep spreading love, man, helping people. I appreciate you, God, powerful. Thank you. Totally understandable. Thank you. Just joking. What did you say that you're saying you're just joking to? Where are you from? You would make a great therapist. So much life experience. Yeah, I have experienced a lot in my life, like a lot of sad heartache. I've actually never went through a year without somebody dying in my life. Um, so, every year of my life, one of my friends have died, whether it be from drug addiction, whether it be from suicide, car accidents, um, overdoses, fucking a lot of things that I've been through. I'm 34. Scottie boy, Tom Forrest Foster, thank you for coming in. Medical plants and animals and fungi are not medical. It was basically starting to rot. Yeah, when a septic infection, so it starts leading to your heart. So it's killing your heart. It's killing your whole body. It's trying to kill your whole body. The septic infection is. And when you do drugs, your body can't heal. Like when you do meth, your body cannot heal from that. So my getting to my heart, and so it came to a point where there was either I was going to die or I was going to lose the leg. So I lost the leg, but then that led to me getting sober for a long time. But no, I'm not 25. Thank you for that, but I'm actually 34. What about going to college to become a therapist? I've actually I did all the beginning stuff to become a fucking what is it called? Peer support, because I want to be a peer support. Yeah, I'm 34. Um, but I want to be a peer support so I can really help people. But honestly, doing YouTube, I'm able to help a lot of people too because I could talk to them when they're going through something. I also have a Discord where I can talk to people. You know what I mean? You have a heavy Southern Alabama accent. No, I don't. I don't even have an accent. I know everybody says I look younger, bro. It's I. I somehow I stayed young, but do you want a family and kids? No. Honestly, I don't want kids. Not because I don't want to have a kid, but I just don't because I have a disability, spina bifida. I'm scared to have kids because I don't want to have a kid that has spina bifida like me because I don't want him to have to go through what I went through. I know how that sounds bad, but I mean, I don't want to have to worry about my kid having a disability. You know what I mean? Like I understand how that sounds, but like it would be crushing to me to have a kid that went through what I went through. You know what I mean? You're strong. I personally believe life probably has uh, presenting us with a obstacle that seems unbearable at the time. Eventually, they make us much better. I agree with you. Thank you. It's pretty cool looking. It's kind of nice to look young after everything that I've done in my life and after life has fucked me. Sorry, that was I probably shouldn't have said that. A boga help you healing? What's a boga? I know it sucks, but maybe that was actually a blessing. It was honestly, bro. Like as stupid as it sounds, losing my leg was probably the thing that saved my life. I'm not even kidding. If it wasn't for the fact that I got after I lost my leg, me getting sober, like if I wouldn't have lost my leg, I probably would have never got sober. Okay, but you were originally from Southern. No, I'm not from Alabama. I'm from Baker City, Oregon. George, thank you for coming in. Thank you for what you said. Do you work at IHOP? No, I do not work at IHOP. That's really not. That's a stupid joke. No offense. I hate when people say shit like that because like that's essentially making fun of the fact that I lost my leg. That's not really funny. Somebody losing a leg isn't a joke. It's not funny. It's actually pretty fucking heartbreaking. But it's one of those things that, like I said, if I wouldn't have lost my leg, I probably would have lost my life. One final question. Have you ever visited Southern Alabama? No, I have nothing to do with Alabama. Never been to Alabama, never, don't have family in Alabama, don't know anything about Alabama. Yeah, I actually did kick my habit 2.5 years ago. The whole hopping jokes is just stupid. I know he's trolling me. Both of them are. They want to troll because they think trolling people's funny, but it's kind of lame. Being a troll is stupid. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you for chilling and fucking coming in and listening to my story. Um, Everybody that came in that liked the live, I appreciate you guys so much. Like you guys are amazing. Um, I will probably be back on tomorrow. I'll try to be on a lot earlier tomorrow. But I'm gonna go and do some stuff. But I appreciate every single one of you. Anybody that subscribed, I appreciate you. Anybody that liked, I appreciate you. We got 21 likes on the live, and that's awesome. Um, who fans is that? I don't have a woman. I know it just gets annoying, bro. When people fucking come on trolling, it just gets kind of annoying. When people troll, it's kind of just like, they're childish, so it's kind of annoying. Because there's no reason for it, you know what I mean? No, trolling is not live. Going live is not about being trolling. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. It's just like I said, it just gets annoying because people come on here and try to troll and try to piss you off. But in all reality, like what I care about is the people that come on that take this stuff serious and actually want to be part of the channel and not be rude. And yeah, guess what though? I don't have to accept that because I can do this. Bye. Did you get your bottom surgery? You're weird. Sorry, guys. I'm timing people out. I'm kicking people out of here because my moderators aren't on here, so I have to kick them out myself. I guess it makes sense, though. It's about that time that fucking trolls start coming on. Oh, whoa. Get that guy. 24 hours. Sorry, guys. I've had to kick a bunch of people. Yeah, I know. I appreciate the viewers, though. Do you have a problem with trolls? Yeah, they're just annoying. Yo, we went to high school together. Definitely not gay. What? You guys are weirdos, bro. I appreciate the views, though. Even though you guys are trolling, I actually do. Ooh, can I rap? No. No, I'm not a rapper, bro. I do not rap. Thanks for asking, though. But no, that's not even what this channel is about. Recovery and me talking about how I got sober and being born with a disability and how I lost my leg. I dealt with suicide my whole life. And can I sing? Not really. I'm not a singer. I don't sound good when I sing, I don't think. I appreciate all the questions for you guys, even though you're spamming or you're trolling. I still appreciate the views and I still appreciate the questions. Even though you're trolling, like it doesn't matter. Trolling is okay, like whatever. Can I cook? Yes. Hell yeah, I can cook. Joey, what's up? Thank you guys for the likes on the live. You guys. Uh oh, here we go. Did we get another troll? Sounds like Fruit Oops, but I'm a nut. You're kind of gay? No, I don't have kids. I have a reason for why I don't have kids. I was born with it, and I don't want to have kids because I'm scared to have kids because I don't want my kid to have a disability like me and have to fucking live a fucked up life where people fuck with him. Am I cold? No. Why are you asking? But no, I mean, I don't know, if I met somebody that was good enough, I would have kids, but did I ever find what? Oh, I know. I was wearing my coat. I started my my YouTube with my coat on. Gabe owners? What does that mean? To be honest, I've been through having a disability. I've been through losing my leg. I've been through drug addiction. Um, I've been through losing lots of friends. No, I don't know what that means. Yeah, bro. I'm scared to have kids. It freaks me out. It's one of those things that scares the shit out of me just because I don't want to fucking have a kid and have them have to deal with what I dealt with growing up. Um, I know that's sad to say. Like, it's not that I don't want kids. It's I'm scared, bro. It's like, like what would I do if I had to raise a kid that had a disability? Um, like that's scary to me, and I don't want that for my kid. I don't want him to grow up having a disability like me. You know what I mean? It's like it's a honest fear. No, I'm not a Christian. I was born with spina bifida. What's my favorite meal? Lasagna. But yeah, I'm scared to have kids just because, like I said, I have a disability and I don't want to have a fucking. Well, yeah, dude, it's super fucking. It's super scary to know that, like, if I have a kid, they might have a disability. At first I was addicted to pills and then I became addicted to meth. But no, like, it's an honest fear for me is like, I can only imagine how hard it was for my parents to fucking raise a kid with fucking a disability. But me, from my perspective on how I lost my leg, I mean, me, my perspective on being born with a disability, like it sucks because I look at myself in a shitty way. Like I don't like myself because of the way I was born. Yeah, um, I mean I haven't done meth in 2.5 years. But that was one thing that scared me is the fentanyl. But anyways, what I was talking about before is I was talking about having my kid. I know. I mean, honestly, anybody, it could happen to anybody having a kid, but I mean, I feel like it's a higher percentage for me because I was born with a disability. I mean, I could be 100% wrong, but it's it's a fucking genuine fear of mine because I don't want my kid to have to go through what I had to go through in my life. If you really want, go at it, bro. Yeah, it's just I don't know, bro. I'm scared. I feel like I could make roasted beef sandwich and die for. I'm proud of you for being 2 years sober. Like it's, I understand how it is. Do I regret my face tattoo? No. This actually says my grandma's name. She died when I was 13, which is honestly when I fucked my life up. I started being a dickhead at that age. I know. Um, if I ever get a chance, I would like to adopt a kid just because, like I said, I have that fear of what if my kid has to grow up with a disability like I do, and that's not. It scares me because I know how much it sucked for me growing up with a disability. So to have a kid like that. I just don't. It sounds dumb, but it's just this fear. I thought you were Aaron Carter, back from the dead. No, I was born with a disability called spina bifida. So it's a spinal disease, and it's a hard life growing up with disability. What comes? Oh, you're talking about the freaking trolls? What are you talking about? No, being born with a disability did not bless me. I mean, it's made me a stronger person. And it made me who I am. Like wanting to help people and make a difference in the world is. I mean, part of that is because of my disability. It's also partly because of my addiction. Um, so I mean, you could say my disability was. I got to see the world from a different point of view than everybody else did. What would it be? It'd be if I was to go back and talk to my younger self, it would probably I would at least warn myself from what I was gonna go through. Thank you for the congrats on my sobriety. I would probably tell myself not to do what I probably to not do what I did this time in my life. Can you please say my name? Jasm Jasm alone? Don't change. Thank you. I appreciate that. I that actually means a lot to me that you said that. I appreciate that because um, I try to be the best person I can be nowadays. I try to help in many people as I can, um, and that's why I do YouTube. It's not about making money because I'm not monetized, so I don't make money off of YouTube. Not at all. I don't make any money. I do this out of love for trying to make a difference in the world. He in his mom room. No, this is called the de-escalation room. It's at the shelter where I work. Jazz, I'm alone. Cram 38. Thank you for coming in. Sorry. You guys kind of missed the conversation, but we were talking about me losing my leg and my disability and my drug addiction, everything what I went through. What's good? Landon. Thank you for coming in. Thank you guys for coming in. Um, I actually didn't even plan on being on this long, but we've been having some pretty good conversations. Damn it. Why do they keep doing that? Who? You've loved who for so long? Yeah, I'm good, bro. I lost my leg and I was born with a disability and I just now I use it to teach people about my what I've been through and stay positive one day at a time. Facts, 100%. And I thank you very much for saying that. Toasted bagel, cream cheese, grape jelly. Okay. What happened to me? Are you asking about my leg? Are you asking what happened to my leg? So I was a meth addict and I was not taking care of myself. I got I wear leg braces because I have a disability called spina bifida. Um, and I can't really feel my legs. And so I got a rock in my foot, and the rock poked a hole in my foot, and it got infected, and it turned into a septic infection. Um, so it got to a point where they told me basically if I don't, it's either choice between I lose my leg or lose my life. You effed up? Yeah, obviously I fucked up. Stop it, man, and just go clean your thing. You're done. Charles, please, I can smell you from here. What is wrong with you people? Do you guys just like to ruin people's day or what? I understand boredom, but Jesus Christ. Y'all are so fucking weird. Rob Deer. Like that's a new one. I've been called Slim Shady, but never Rob Deerday. Damn, I'm sorry to hear about that. You look good, brother. Glad to see you're doing. I appreciate that very much. Like you're amazing for saying that. Hey, I'm lucky I have dozens of access scars. Abscess scars from shooting up. Is that what? Edward, just go away, bro. The disrespect isn't. We don't do disrespect here. This channel is a no disrespect shit. Like, so please just go away. Ex junkie, yeah, I feel that. I never got to a point of shooting up. Like I've never shot up, but I've done hot rails. I've done fucking time bombs. I smoke puddles. Um, so I mean, and none. It's all the same. Like it's all just as bad as the other. But 100%, Todd, you're right. Anybody being disrespectful to me, honestly, you're just giving me views, and you're just giving me more fuel to keep doing what I'm doing, and you know, working with people, helping people, trying to make a difference in the world, do what I got to do. And if people don't respect that and see that, that's okay. I mean, it's what everybody thinks about me is none of my business, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like you can think whatever you want to, that's fine. What you think is none of my business. What are my goals? My goals are to be to be a positive role model to people. Um, I want to be a peer support specialist. I don't know who you are, but I hope life treats you good. Bong. To be honest, life has not treated me good. I've been through losing my leg. I've been through being born with a disability. Thank you so much. You've done a great job. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Um, I just continue to keep doing what I'm doing, trying to make a difference in the world. I want to help people. Um, I want to help people that have been through addiction. I want to help people that go through depression. I want to help people that have been through suicide. Suicides in their life, not obviously suicide. Um, and I want to be able to help people. You know what I mean? That's all I care about. I just want to be a person that can help others. And this platform is part of what's helping me do that. Oh my, I'm so sorry to hear that. You are very inspired. Thank you very much. Sharing your story is helping. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys saying that because it does take a lot. What did this person say? You had a shifty woman screw you before? Yeah, I have had women. I have my ex fucked me up really bad actually. Do I own a hat? I own a lot of hats. Thank you so much, Todd. I appreciate that. Because I do everything I can to fucking try to make a difference in the world. I try to help people. Um, in every way I can. If I can inspire people to fucking get sober and help people that have been suicidal to not commit suicide and to keep going, um, and help people that have been through depression and continue helping them, taking the bigger load off shit. He's a hat man. Putting a tat on your face is for those that have earned it by already covered. First of all, anybody can have a face tattoo. I've earned my face tattoo throughout my life. This face tattoo says my grandma's name on it, and she died when I was 13 years old. No, I was born with a disability. I was bullied. I was treated like shit by women. I was Girls didn't really want to be with me growing up because I walked different than everybody else. My ex cheated on me and treated me pretty shitty. Not that I don't really even want to talk about her because I don't really care about her. Um, but I was not treated good in my life. Let's just put it that way. Was the woman the cause of my problems? No, she didn't help, but she was not good to me. Eric, we in person or something, Eric? What's wrong with how you walk? Sorry, like just got here. So I was born with a disability called spina bifida. So my legs were messed up when I was born. Um, and then also I lost a leg when I was in, and I lost a leg in 2018 from drug addiction and not taking care of myself. And I got a rock in my foot, and I just didn't take care of myself. So I ended up losing my leg. It came down to a point. It was either lose my leg or lose my life. Okay, well, you're gonna go because you obviously are a piece of shit. Thank you, Cram38. I appreciate you, because host, you're being a disrespectful piece of shit, and you need to leave. Either you leave or I'm gonna kick you out. Doesn't really matter because you're being disrespectful. Yeah, I've been born with a disability. I lost my leg. I went through drug addiction. I've had people die every year my whole life. Just some ladies like it, like McDonald's drive through. What the hell are you talking about? Like my tattoo? I mean, yeah, some people like girls. Some people like my tattoo. Some people are just rude as fuck because people don't understand it. I got this tattoo. It says Vivian on it. It's my grandma's name. She died when I was 13, which was the same year I started using drugs and doing stupid shit. Because it was heartbreaking to lose my grandma. She was like one of my biggest supporters in my life. That was my dad's mom. Yes, I lost my leg too. No, I didn't lose my leg to heroin. I lost my leg because I got a hole in it and I was doing meth. Facts. I mean, it's my face and I can put whatever tattoo on it I want. I don't really give a shit what anybody else thinks. If you don't like my face tattoo, that's kind of a you problem. How was meth? It was not good. It was fucked up. That's how I lost my leg. No, I never shot meth. I did not shoot meth. I smoked meth. I fucking. No, I never did gay stuff on meth. Jesus Christ, holy shit. Yeah, I lost my leg and it was a stupid fucking situation. Yeah, meth is a fucked up drug. Yeah, that's me too. I've lost a lot of friends to drug addiction. I've had a lot of friends die from overdoses or killing themselves. No, you lost your leg. Yes, I did lose my leg. Yeah, I've been sober for 2.5 years now. Yeah, I know I shouldn't vape, but I do anyways. Thank you for saying thank you everybody for your support and saying sorry, but I mean it's okay. It's girls in here? I don't think so. Bro, I'm 19. I stopped using meth 7 months ago, and I still think every day. How long will this last? To be honest, bro, like the craving of meth can last. I mean, I'm 2.5 years sober now, um, and I still have moments where I crave meth. Um, but I don't. I have so much to lose now that I don't want to do it. You know what I mean? I've gone through I've gone through losing my leg. I've been through losing everything in my life that I built up for 5 years. Um, I wasn't able to be around my nephews and nieces because I was so high on dope that I couldn't fucking control myself. Um, so do I miss it? No. Um, do I have moments where I get triggered? Yes. But it's just the fucking it's about you, about how you conduct yourself. As long as you continue, is meth an upper or a downer? It's an upper. The thing about getting sober, bro, is you gotta fucking learn how did you lose your leg to meth. So it's partially due to meth. So when I lost my leg, it was because I was high on meth, and my body couldn't heal from the drug or from the antibiotics because I was doing meth. It made it to where my body was not being able to heal itself. Xanax is bad withdrawal. I'm sure it is. Have I ever experienced stuff paranormal? Yes, I have actually in different ways, but yeah, I felt like I remember feeling like I was going to. Um, but guys, I am actually gonna please subscribe and everything. Saying the B word. I appreciate you guys coming on here and everything. But I have to go. I have some stuff I need to do. I've been on here for an hour and a half. I will be on again tomorrow. So everybody, please sub, and I will be on tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate you guys. Um, please sub and please like, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, guys.